Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be talking about test 3 of Cambridge 17. So we're going to talk about this animal called Thlacine. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, of course. So it's an extinct species. All right, all right. So let's have a look. Now, you know what I do first? Just read the first paragraph. The extinct Thlacine, also known as the Tasmanian tiger, was a marsupial that bore a superficial resemblance to a dog. Its most distinguishing feature was that 13 to 19 dark brown stripes over its back, beginning at the rear of the body, extending onto the tail. Thylacine's average nose to tail length for adult males was 162.6 centimeters compared to 153.7 centimeters for females. All right, let's get straight to the questions. And let's just determine the type of question that we're going to be dealing with first. All right, I love it. One word only. Appearance of Thlacine. Okay, looked like a dog, had stripes, ate some type of diet. Okay, let's pay attention to its diet. Eating. In terms of feeding, okay, in terms of diet, it was carnivorous. Okay, guys, you got it. This is the answer for the first question. I'm sorry. I'm going to help you on this one. So guys, I'm just trying to locate the answer so you could just find it easier to understand. This is the most proven and the best method that I'm trying right now. And try to do, okay guys, I'm just like too lazy to go ahead and check the spelling, but you do it because I have no responsibility right now. I'm not on the real exam. So make sure it's like correctly spelled. Probably depended mainly on when hunting. Okay, when hunting, they depended on something. Hunting, feeding, hunting. Was not a fast runner, probably caught its prey. So they were hunting. Relied means depended on scent. Okay, so the answer is scent. So guys, working with synonyms, it's got to be your friend, you know. I'm just like pretty good at working with synonyms, and I read a lot. I think that should also be the main reason why I deal with it like pretty easily. I got like 9 in Ielts reading section, especially overall 8. But yeah, I'm just really good at it because I just love reading in general. Young spent first months of life inside its mothers. Okay, like a baby thylacine inside its mother's womb. Like this is what I know from biology. But in their case, it might have been something. Tiny, okay, born, newborn, okay, pouch on the belly. You know what pouch is, guys? Like it's like that kangaroos have. Yeah, since it's an Australian animal, probably they tend to have this pouch. Okay, let me get straight to the point. Let me just stop bullshitting, right? Just give me the answer, man. You're just talking too much. Sorry, guys. I'm just very talkative. Decline and extinction. Last evidence in mainland Australia is okay, keywords. Oh my gosh, it's never been easier. Last evidence in mainland Australia is 31,000 year old. 3,100 year old, I mean. I'm sorry for that mistake. 3,100. What's the evidence? Evidence. Well dated, carbon dated fossil. We need one word. Okay. We don't need an adjective. All we need is a noun. I've never been so confident. I mean, I just don't know. I love it, you know. Probably went extinct in mainland Australia due to animals known as dingoes. Okay, dingoes, keyword. Reduction in something and sources of food were partly responsible. Okay, reduction and source of food and in something. What can it be? Food. Loss of habitat. along with the disappearance of prey species, disease. Okay, so many things actually affected their decline. Reduction in habitat. Can it be the case? Not so sure about that. Maybe habitat, but no. Loss of habitat. Can I say like due to animal known as dingoes? Reduction in habitat and available source of food were partly responsible for. Or partly. While this determined campaign undoubtedly played a large part, what played a large part? So the bow hunters, okay, bounty hunters, attributed to the relentless efforts of sheep farmers and bounty hunters with shotguns. Okay, they played a large part, but we need a partly responsible factor. It's likely that various other factors contributed to the decline. These include competition with wild dogs introduced by European settlers, loss of habitat along with the disappearance of prey species. So the answer is habitat. I mean, that's what it's gonna be. Otherwise, you see, guys, like if you don't make a fast decision, you're prone to make a mistake. You gotta make that decision as soon as it comes to your crosses your mind. Significant number of Thlacines were killed by humans from the 18th onwards. Significant number of them were killed by humans. Okay, so the answers will be somewhere here now. 1830. Decline. Relentless efforts of sheep farmers and bow hunters. Significant. Dramatic decline of Thlacine which began in the 1830s and continued for a century, generally attributed to the relentless efforts of sheep farmers and bounty hunters with shotguns. While this determined campaign undoubtedly played a large part. Kind of true. Several Thlacines were born in zoos during the late 1800s. Okay, several what? I forgot actually. Several Thlacines were born in zoos during the late. It means like 1890 or something. There was only one successful attempt to breed a Thlacine. Okay, only one successful attempt to breed. Breed means like to how to say multiply. This was despite the large numbers that went through some zoos, particularly London. Okay, just one. Come on, like why would I waste my time? We got the answer. John Gall's prediction about the Thlacine surprised. I mean, from my experience, a lot of these things usually not given. John Gall's prediction about it surprised somebody else. Okay. Who are biologists surprised by John Gall? Famous naturalist John Gall foresaw when he published the number of this extermination will have its full sway and it will then like the wolf of England. But so not given. I told you like there's nothing if it's really surprised them. In the early 1900s, many scientists became worried about the possible extinction of the Thlacine. They became worried about it. So many scientists became worried about the possible extinction. Many scientists. Let's have a look. There seems to have been little public pressure to preserve the Thlacine. Little, okay, it's a negative word. Nor was much concern expressed by scientists at the decline of the species in the decades that followed. Decades that followed. A notable exception was, okay, just exception, but people actually didn't care, man. So I would say like false. Flynn proposal to rehome captive. Okay, well, I don't know. Rehome, yeah, I know. It's like giving them home. Flynn's proposal to rehome captive Thlacines on an island proved to be impractical. Okay, proved to be impractical. Let's have a look. I'm not so sure about it. Okay, this guy tried to rehome it. He was sufficiently concerned about the scarcity of the Thlacine, to suggest that some should be captured, placed on a small island. But it was not until with the species on the very edge of extinction, because many animals and birds passed a motion protecting the Thlacine only for the month of December, sought to be the prime breeding season. I still forgot the question. Proposal to rehome proved to be impractical. So his proposal proved to be impractical. Okay, suggestion. He was sufficiently concerned about scarcity to suggest that captured and placed on a small island, but it was not. Species on the very edge of extinction. I think it was just like not given. No one gave, no opinion was given about his proposal. There were still reasonable numbers of Thlacines in existence. Okay, there were still reasonable numbers of Thlacine in existence when a piece of legislation protecting the species during their breeding season was passed. Kind of hard. Still reasonable numbers of Thlacines in existence when a piece of legislation protecting the species during their breeding season was passed. In existence. Okay, when the law came. But it was not until the species on the very edge of extinction. Very edge. Reasonable number. No, very edge. So from 1930s to 1936, the only known living Thlacines were all in captivity. Okay, between those years, they were all in captivity. Captivity means like zoos, not in the wild. 36. The last known wild Thlacine to be killed was shot by a farmer in the northeast of Tasmania, living just captive specimens. Official protection of the species by Tasmanian government was introduced 59 days before the last known. So one second. Official protection, you're trying to trick me, guys. Official protection of the species was introduced in July 1936, 59 days before the last known individual died in Hobart Zoo. Yes, this guy's right. Attempts to find living Thlacines are now rarely made. Okay, any attempts now? Looking for those guys. There have been numerous expeditions and searches for the Thlacine over the years, none of which has produced definitive evidence that still exist. Declared extinct. Species was declared extinct. Numerous attempts over the years, though, none of which has produced definitive evidence that Thlacine still exists. But there have been. But in here, attempts to find are now rarely made. I don't know, bro. So let's remember carnivorous scent pouch fossil habitats. True, false, not given. False, not given, false, true, not given. Scent pouch fossil habitat, that's all correct. True, false, not given. False, not given, false, true, not given. So guys, as you can see, that was pretty easy. Make sure to use this technique and trust me, you're gonna have a lot of fun. So guys, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like it, hit the notification button so you could just get all these videos being first. And I will try to upload as many as possible. I'm pretty active these days. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have fun, guys. I will be more than grateful to provide you with the best possible explanations. And I wish all of you the best of luck for your exams. I hope you all get 9 in your exams. And just thank me later.